Yo, what's going on? Yo, welcome back to the channel, man. Today, I'm still pumped up on that monster, bro. We're gonna be reacting to collabs that no one needed. Video by The Duck. I'm not gonna lie, right? When he said, like, when I read the title of this video, I immediately thought music, and then I was starting to think of some songs. But like none of the songs I listen to personally were bad collabs. You know what I mean? No. So I'm gonna see. I need y'all to focus, Chad. What are we doing? Come on, man. Oh, the can threw off the white balance. That's what that was. All right. Yeah, we're gonna see what some of these collabs is talking about, bro. And then we are going to absolutely dismantle. I was gonna say something else, but I gotta remember, intro, no cursing. We're gonna absolutely dismantle some of these crappy collabs. I'm trying my hardest not to curse, Chad. So I'm just gonna shut up and let's get straight to the video, man.
Collabs.
Right.
Special event, a monumental moment between two people or a brand. And depending on the magnitude of the collab, I feel like it could break the internet. The product could sell out in seconds, have a ginormous amount of hype. But sometimes it just becomes the internet laughing stock for
like what's it called? The 6-7 coin.
the next month. So today we're going over collabs that nobody needed. But we first got to start with the Ice Spice SpongeBob movie. What? I feel like this would go down as not only one of the dumbest but most confusing collabs in modern entertainment. Think about it. Ice Spice and SpongeBob. What correlation does that even have?
Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Is that the new SpongeBob movie? Because I haven't seen it. Like, I was talking to my girl now. Yeah. I was talking to my girl about seeing it, but I haven't seen it. I want to go see it. Is they actually do that? I mean, don't get me wrong, her music career has gone to shit.
He ain't lying.
So she has to try any and everything to get money. So I don't blame her for taking that deal. SpongeBob is such a huge thing. But Duck is right, bro. That is something nobody asked for. Why you trying to... You know what? I'm going to leave that alone. That's not my business.
Nickelodeon thought it'd be a genius idea to have one of the most sexually explicit female rappers on their movie.
Right.
Now, not only in this collab did she voice a character, she also made a song for this. It was ass garbage. 166,000 dislikes. But the bar does go lower for Ice Spice, surprisingly. Basically, the hook, she just kept repeating the phrase "big guy." And then she says, "Big guy, SpongeBob pants okay?"
What?
Sitting on a roller coaster in the music video, so she doesn't start throwing it back in the movie. Okay, geez, she wouldn't do that, but still.
Yes, she would. Yes, the freak, she would. You better stop playing, bro. These women know exactly what they selling point is.
Stop. What do you mean by that?
All right, hold on, Chad. Wait.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Wait, Chad. That sounded horrible. Okay. These women that portray that kind of image, right? Not all women. The ones that portray that kind of image know exactly how to maintain their audience, bro. Okay. So, yes, the freak, she absolutely would. I keep looking over here because things keep moving in my recording background and it's kind of throwing me off.
Was not received well at all, but it doesn't get any crazier, right? You know, it just stops here, is what I would say if she did pull up into the premiere with this song. Like, yo, who is Ice Spice's PR team? They gotta get fired. Like, clear the board. You're showing up to a premiere where there's children and you got your cheeks hanging out of your dress.
This is a movie
and
for
she
kids.
got a whole controversy for this because who the hell shows up to a Nickelodeon event dressed like that? Honestly, this was a waste of money. Paramount, why would you think people would want to subject their...
I just told you, bro. She knows how to keep her audience, but not the children. Leave the children out of this. Bro, I'm so sick and tired of this.
Ears to this. Now, another recent collab that happened in 2025, which we gotta talk about because it was so bad. Issa Miyake and Apple teamed up to create the
the
iPhone
freaking
Pocket. Yo, what is this? There's no
I know
way
y'all remember
people
that
thought
video,
this
bro.
was gonna be a hit. So I guess you're supposed to put your phone in this thing.
Oh
That's
my
the
God.
genius behind this marketing that people came up with. Another useless item for the
Hey,
iPhone
bruh.
that we don't need. And if anything, it just makes it more vulnerable to getting stolen.
Bro, they're trying to sell to overly privileged white people who think that just because they have something that nobody else has, it makes them better than them, bro. You know, the supremacist type of white people. Wow. They're trying to appeal or sell to them because they are the only people that I know, white supremacists, are the only people that I know that are stupid enough to invest in or buy a product this ridiculous. Those are the only type of people that I know. Them and fuck. I don't think I can say that word on YouTube. So I'm probably going to have to censor that. But yeah, those two archetypes of people are the only ones dumb enough to buy a product like this, bro. Because otherwise, normal people are not looking at this and being like, oh my God, mind-blowing idea. Why didn't we think of that, nigga? Because we have pockets on our motherfucking pants. What are we talking about? Come on, bro.
Someone could just snatch the...
They really, these billionaires really be thinking people is dumb enough to just feed into any and everything that they try to push in your face, bro. Some people are. Don't get him twisted, chat. Some people are, but like, come on, bro. The vast majority of us is not that stupid.
Pocket right off you, and that's it. It's gone.
I hope.
This collab was not needed. It is the most useless money grab on this list today. Not only does it look like someone's first attempt at knitting a sock, it's reselling. This first attempt is reselling for $300 to $500.
Who is buying that?
Who is buying this for $500?
Right.
You can make this shit at home for less than $1. Why would anyone buy this? This is a prime example of collabs meant to make consumers spend money simply for the name on the products. Because if this wasn't Apple and Issa Miyake, no one would one hear about this and two buy this. If it didn't have the brand
I
hype,
still
it
don't
would be
know
on a
what
clearance
who that
aisle
other
for
guy
$1.
is. Issa Miyake.
Skittles. Mustard flavored Skittles. Between French's classic yellow mustard and Skittles. And at this point, I'm just convinced these companies...
You're nasty. If you even bought this just to even taste test it for other people's amusement, like I'm looking at you YouTubers, you freaking food YouTubers that would do taste tests. If you even think about this, you're nasty. Chat, identify yourself if you're one of those people who bought this Skittles. Identify yourself so we can publicly shame you. Because that is disgusting. You don't have to taste that to know it's going to be disgusting, bro. It's mustard and Skittles. Those two things do not mix.
He's right, you know.
Those two things do not mix. I do not care what you try to tell me. They don't mix, bro. Oh, you're about to piss me off.
Doing shit. I don't know who thought this was a good collab, but apparently it was for National Mustard Day. And I mean, thank God it was limited time, because holy hell, this would not have sold well over time. I mean, people are probably gonna buy it one time just to try it for a limited time.
Why?
But at least they didn't lock this in and make it a flavor. But the fact that it's actually a thing is crazy. Now this one, it's just like addressing the elephant in the room. Lunchly. This was something else. The fact that they thought they could compete with Lunchables was crazy. Okay, I know I sound like a Lunchables glazer right now, but still. Which, I mean, they could have competed with Lunchables if they didn't find mold in some boxes of cheese days later after launching the product. Like, even to this day, it was so mean to the point where I still smirk whenever I see Lunchly in stores. It was that.
Listen, chat. I already said this before. Stop buying these YouTuber products, bro. Just because it's your favorite YouTuber, bro. Buy the product if it actually is going to do something, bro. Like, actually be good. Well, I guess you have to test it to find out how.
You stupid.
All right, chat. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do from now on. We're gonna select people from the public, right? You know, those people who eat mustard flavored Skittles and let them be the testers to find everything that's wrong with this thing. Because at least that way, if they get sick and expire, it's making the world a better place. Wow. Listen, that's what I suggest. Let's deliberate, Chad. Hey, I think that's a good idea. I don't know. What y'all think?
That bad. But yeah, Lunchly, it was an embarrassment. This has got to be the worst YouTuber collab of all time. I get it, the goal for Logan Paul and KSI was probably to get more Prime sales and then Mr. Beast to get more sales on Feastables. But I think it's safe to say the streets did not need this collab, all right? We did not need Temu Lunchables.
He ain't lying.
They even made a corny YouTube short type of video, glazing Lunchly.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar. Feastables Crunch
Bar. Saying it was the greatest thing to touch the... Okay, they didn't say that. The whole video was so bad, it had its moments. It definitely had its moments where people just turned it into a meme. And these Lunchly memes really carried October 2024. Like, how is your product so bad to the point where it gets turned into a meme? All right, next, Mischief and Crocs teamed up to create the yellow Croc boots in 2023. Yo, this...
Chat, I want y'all to look at this. I'm gonna go back. I want y'all to look at this.
Teamed up to create the yellow Croc
I beg
boots.
your pardon?
What on God's green fuck is this even supposed to be, bro? What are we doing? What are we... Obviously, we have failed as a society if idiots think that... As a matter of fact, I've been a little too hypercritical about people trying things. So you know what? I take it back. I am actually going to applaud them for actually having the courage to publish such a stupid, such an innovative design to the public. You know, it's something different, chat. And it's definitely not about the stupidest shit I done heard all day for you to want to make a motherfucking Mario boot Croc combination. And get me out of this video, bro. Oh my God.
In 2023. Yo, this needed to stay in the closet. Now, this was the Croc version of the Big Red Boots.
Right.
They had to capitalize on the hype with the Croc crossover, but this shit was just as bad as the first ones. Everyone obviously started wearing and talking about them for the trend.
Who was doing
that?
Shut up. Sorry, Birdie, but shut up. Oh, this is a duck video. Who was doing that? Who was doing that, bro? Who was doing that? Identify yourself so we can publicly shame you in the comments, motherfucker. I know it's at least one of y'all, bro. Who was doing it? Bro, don't try to hide in the back, bro. Who was doing it, bro? Who was doing chat? I'd find them, and shame them, bro. Do not be mean about it. Don't tell them to go, you know what I mean? Just point at them and say shame, bro. Cause this is some... Why are you wearing this? Why are you wearing this? Just wear regular Crocs, bro. I promise you it's not that deep. It's not that deep, bro. Like, fuck, man. The stupidity of people pisses me off, bro.
No one even cares. And
Oh
if
my
you
God.
bought a pair, you pretty much wasted hundreds.
You just got robbed.
Unless you wore them for years on end, which I don't think happened. But yeah, 2023, it was an interesting year for fashion because not only did we have the Croc boots, we also had these Teletubby boots. Yeah, these were $2,500. Yeah, those. $2,500, bro. No one is blowing that much money on this. Maybe the biggest Teletubby fans in the world would buy this.
Even they wouldn't buy that shit.
But that's even if they had the $2,500 to spend on this. But yeah, 2023 had a lot of weird fashion pieces coming out. Fortnite collabs have been super random. Like, you really never know what's gonna be in Fortnite next. Like, they even have Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi is in Fortnite. Like, they do collabs with TV shows and animes and just a lot of collabs. Jesus, holy hell.
Yeah, they're trying to keep themselves from going under because let's be honest, that game is losing players by the month, bro.
So much so that this screenshot was a joke in 2018 and now it's real in 2026. But this one should not have left the drafts. Skibbity toilet. I mean, I get it. A lot of fetuses play the game, but it's just like one of those things you look at and it's like, yo, there's no way this is real. It's like one of those dumb but funny type of moments. There's no way I look at my timeline and see Skibbity toilet in Fortnite. I don't know
going
if anyone
on in the
was
world,
even
bro?
begging for Skibbity Toilet to be in Fortnite. I think they were just either throwing darts at a dartboard with this, or they were just trying to clip farm. This has to be a joke collab. There's no way. The Playboy Cardi and Aiden Ross stream. This stream broke the internet. When it happened.
Fuck that nigga.
I'm like, what he say fuck me for?
He deserved what he got. I do not care. Yes, what he got was... It was horrible. It was a horrible thing to do by Playboy Cardi. But fuck Aiden Ross, bro. He's also a racist piece of shit. I don't care. I don't care, chat. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. And if you like him and you have something to say about it, talk to your mama, bro. I do not give a fuck.
Weirdest, most confusing stream that we had seen ever. Cardi and Aiden Ross being in the same room just felt like a fever dream. Like, you could even barely call it a stream because Cardi danced for like 5 minutes and left. And not to mention, when this happened, Cardi ended up running away with all the money. This has got to be the worst way to be scammed out of 250K. Cardi
Damn, that nigga did a money respect on his goofy ass and walked out.
Of course, he didn't get that. So yeah, the whole collab was just a big mess. I mean, my dumbass was actually there watching it, but I just wasted like the 30 minutes to an hour I spent just sitting there trying to figure out if music was gonna drop, which obviously it was a no. It was still a year out from then. Will Smith and Lyrical Lemonade. Okay,
Oh, God.
Will Smith has had a rocky last couple of years, to say the least.
Listen, man. Leave it alone, bro. He's trying to recover from the mess of that relationship, situationship, entanglement that he was in with his ex-wife, okay? He's trying to recover. He's doing his best. Yes, it's looking real bad, bro. But at least he's trying, chat. At least he's trying, and he's not just sitting down taking the beating, bro. Okay? I get it, bro. At least he's not going out like old Yeller, bro. Leave him alone.
And for some reason, he decided to make things worse by doing a freestyle with Lyrical Lemonade. Now, I don't know if he thought people were going to be like, yo, Ugg, this is bars, but obviously, it didn't go well at all. He proceeded
Not
to
at
drop
all.
one of the most memed freestyles within the last 5 years.
God.
This shit has been everywhere for the past 8 months. Now, I'm not a lyrical, spiritual type of person when it comes to music, but the lines were so bad you had me noticing. He dropped heaters such as, I just bite off more than I can chew, then I chew it. What does that even mean, bro? We got other classics like, I pulled the pin of the grenade on purpose when I threw it. Like, isn't that what you're supposed to do when you pull out the pin of a grenade? Nope, you're supposed to just hold on to it and let it blow up in your face. Or you're not even supposed to detonate it all and just throw it to the enemies. I mean, apparently Unk was running the rap game back in the day, but I don't know, man. I think it's best for him to retire. Apparently he was dropping heat in like the 90s, but this freestyle did not need to happen. Any crypto or NFT collab. We just gotta put every single crypto and NFT collab that celebrities have done in one. Like, a lot of celebrities were pushing the Bored Ape on the timeline like crazy. They were just changing their profile pictures to this ape thing, which was apparently worth thousands of dollars when it's just an image and you could screenshot it. And Snoop Dogg and Eminem even had a song. I mean, the song wasn't bad, obviously, but they had Bored Ape visual as like a visualizer or music video type of thing.
I ain't gonna lie. When this music video came out, I was just thinking to myself, like, do you know how trippy this music video would be if you were on like LSD or shrooms or something like that, bro? Don't do drugs, chat. But do you know how freaking crazy this video would be, bro? I mean, just absolutely drugged up out of here. Don't do drugs, chat. But, oh my God, this video would have been a trip. Holy hell.
Song. Bored
Don't do drugs, chat.
Ape. Bored Ape. The Unk Powerhouse, 2 generational rappers come together, make a song. You really think of Bored Ape? Hell no! Hell no. But yeah, speaking of generational rappers, go watch this video right here, all about
Man, no. And that's gonna be it for this video, man. I ain't gonna lie, this video was only 9 minutes long, bro. There's no reason that this recording is about to be like 30 minutes long, bro. I did way too much talking for this video. I blame the monster. But yeah, man, I'm still gonna go watch that SpongeBob movie, bro. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna go watch the movie. Fuck Aiden Ross. He got what he deserved. I was never a fan of NFTs. Those things, NFTs, Bitcoins, all that extra stuff, never appealed to me. Like when that whole hype train was going on with the NFTs, I was like, this is going to end badly for anybody who isn't sitting at the top of it. And that's exactly what happened. Don't get me wrong, some people got a massive payout after that, but I know for like the majority of people, it ended horribly. So yeah, never a big fan of it. I never recommend anybody getting into trading and what's not if you don't study it properly and follow actual profitable like companies, bro. Do not fall for these influencer coins or all that extra nonsense, bro. Like all the sports betting stock things, you can start trading into those because for some reason they're trying to push gambling to everybody. You have these freaking ads for gambling everywhere, bro. FanDuel, the underdogs, all that extra stuff, bro. Right? If you're gonna start trading, you know what I mean, look at stuff that's growing, you know what I mean, and try to get into that before it becomes way too big for you to not be able to get into. And then I'm gonna be honest, that's probably where it's at right now with how much this thing is getting pushed to everybody. But yeah, man, I don't know, that was a quick little rant about that for some reason. I don't know why, but that's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man.